So what's up? How you doing today? In this video, we're going to take a look at Morning Dew from the Grateful Dead and 5 ideas/tips for soloing over it. And some of it's just my own ideas, and some of it's kind of getting some fundamentals down if it's something that you need to get under your fingers. And let's just jump right into it. Number 1 is to know what the song is about. You might not have expected this. Maybe you thought I was going to talk about scales, this and that. But know the lyrics' meaning. And I'm very guilty of this. I often just don't listen to the lyrics at all. I'm just all about the sound of the music and the feeling that I get from it. And I'm trying to get better at that. I think it's really good to know what the song is about so that you can sometimes turn off the analytical part of your brain, forget all the scales, all that stuff, your tone, your amp, and just zero in on that feeling of what the song is about. And it's not always clear on what it is. Sometimes it's just, what you interpret it as, but just being clear on that. For this song, I was quite shocked. I thought this was more of an uplifting song. It has kind of a sad tone to it, but it's not like super depressing in one sense. I thought it was about Morning Dew. Looked it up. It's about waking up after a nuclear bomb going off. So it was completely different than I thought. So that kind of changed the way I feel about the song. So now when I play over it, I envision what that would be like, and try to harness that energy rather than just thinking about the scales and the modes and all that stuff. So really always, if you can, get to know what the song is about, get beyond just the musical aspects, but get to the lyrical content as well. So number 2, that is now jumping into the mode. Some fundamentals, if you don't know, this is in D Mixolydian. So we've got D, C, G, and D. And we can just use this mode. It's just like the D major scale, but instead of this, you have a major 7th, we have a flat 7th. Classic Dead stuff. The majority of the songs are really in Mixolydian modes. And then when we get to the F part, you may be thinking, that's got that part that's outside of the key. It's wrong. It's not wrong. It's just, a chord outside the key. And we can play D Dorian is an easy fix for that. And you may be thinking, what's that? You don't have to even know what that is. All it is Mixolydian with a flat third instead of a major third. So an F instead of an F sharp. So that hits that F. And all you gotta do is think of that one note. You can just find one spot, like right here. And then when you hit that F, if you hit that note, it'll sound like you're playing with the chord rather than playing that. It's like, that's how it would sound together. We probably don't want that, right? So let's listen a quick listen to me just playing over the backing track using both these modes. You can hear how they fit together. I'm just gonna play in this one spot, keep it nice and easy, and just kind of run up and down Mixolydian, run up and down Dorian when it hits the F, and you'll see how it kind of just fits right in. So let's give it a listen. So the third thing we can do is we can add triads, and that's basically just the building blocks of chords. If you know what that is, it's just 3-note chords, just like the name kind of implies, triad. And just go right along with the chords. So we can do it right up here. And this is something Jerry did a lot. He would just do this tremolo picking. So we're doing it right here. So the top part of this chord right here. So it's 10th fret, 10th fret, 11th fret. And that works for D, 2 frets back for C, and then you get this D shape like this for G, and then this shape for D. And then another way we can do it, to show you a different position, is the D shape. It's the same thing as D, but up an octave. 2 frets back for C, and then the same shape from here for G, and then back to this one here. And then for the F part, we can do this shape here for F, this one again for C, E minor, like this shape right here, back to that one for D, and then if we want to do it up higher, we can do it up here for F, this one for C, this one right across 12th fret, E minor, and back to this one for D. And any kind of combination of those. But those all kind of are nice and smooth, voice leading, smooth transitions. So mess around with that. Try adding the tremolo pickup. But let's give it a listen to me messing around with it. Sometimes I'm going to add a little extra note. Don't worry about that, but I would try, just anytime you hear that, you want to try it out, just try, adding on extra notes too. Just don't have to worry about, what is kind of correct, but just use your ear, try things out. But let's give it a listen and see how it sounds in the actual context of the tune. So the fourth thing we can do is to really focus on getting a D sus2 sound, also sus4, just all around sus. And that just means a suspended chord. So it's a big part of this song. It's kind of gives it that spacey sound. So instead of just playing a regular D, you could take this F sharp off, and you've got that. Or you could throw it up 1 fret to the 3rd fret here. And a way of getting that is using C major pentatonic over the D chord. You can even use this overall of the chords, or not the F part, but the D, C, G part. And we can even just keep it simple right here and use that, because that will end up giving you the notes. Right here, if we go right up from D, we have D. Over starting here would be C, right? So starting with D though, that's the root. This is the second, that gives it that sus2 sound. Skips the major third of D, and then G gives us the sus4 sound. This is the 6th, and then this is the flat 7, C, flat 7 of D. So it gives us a different sound. It kind of pulls us out from playing along normally with the chord. Sometimes people want to learn how to play with changes and stuff, and we definitely want to be able to do that. But sometimes you want to play with the changes in a different way. They give you a different sound, so it's sometimes more interesting, more colorful, and this will do it. So again, let's give a listen to an example in the context of hearing how it sounds, and let's check it out. So the fifth and last idea I have here is playing on one string. If you've been listening to a lot of my playing, my videos lately, I've been doing a lot of stuff on one string. It's just one of the things I like to do, a sound I like. And this is a good one. It's because it gives you that spacey kind of sound. You can just play on any one string, say a D. Just play that mode. And it's a good way to slide around, a lot of pull-offs and all that stuff. You give this really smooth, spacey legato flowing sound, which I think fits the vibe of this tune really well. So let's also give it a quick listen, check it out in the context, and then we'll wrap it up. So that's it for my 5 tips. We could do tons more. If you've got any ideas and or things that you like to do, let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will hopefully see you in the next video.